Two Heads Creek is a brand new 2020 horror comedy, much more comedy than horror for sure, and it's about a set of twins, a brother and a sister, maybe late 20s, early 30s, and they find out something about their heritage. They live in post-Brexit Britain, and they have to travel out to Australia to investigate this newfound information. And when they get to this town, shit gets weird. Now, this is a film I didn't know existed until today, and I threw it on completely blind, as I love to do. And I knew it was going to be comedy horror. I could just tell immediately from the tone. And I honestly have to say, I really enjoyed the hell out of this. Like, a lot. Like, I'm not at love, but it's something I would definitely watch a few times. It's funny. Like, I laughed out loud a good amount throughout this. I really liked the characters. I really liked the story. There's a lot of gore in this. Now, there is some CGI blood splatter and whatnot, but there is a lot of graphic violence in this. It's not like insanely gory, but there's a good amount. And it's, as I said before, it's fucking funny. A lot of the humor in this is pretty clever and lands. And there's a good amount of surprising moments throughout that I was just like, wow, that I didn't see that coming. Just kind of these quick, out of nowhere, unexpected moments where people do stuff that you're just not expecting at all. And you're just like, holy shit, that just happened? That was awesome. And that's just it. All those kinds of sequences where all the unexpected kind of stuff happens, I loved it. Characters are very kooky. It's not a realistic film. I mean, everything is over the top and exaggerated. A lot of blood spray. I don't want to give anything away. Of course, it's a spoiler-free review, but where it goes and what this town all becomes, and some of the characters in this are just absolutely ridiculous, but it makes for such a fun time. There's not a single person in this film that I've ever seen before, but I liked pretty much everybody. There are some very good standout moments in here that I'm thinking about in my head right now that I'd love to talk about in a spoiler discussion. This is actually something I'm considering doing a spoiler discussion on. Like, I wouldn't mind watching it again. And it just completely out of nowhere. Completely out of nowhere. I literally looked this fucking film up. I was looking up on upcominghorrormovies.com, and I saw there was like 6 horror movies coming out in the next week, and all of them look awesome, including a Blade spinoff. Like, not the comic book Blade. No. The Puppet Master Blade has a movie coming out in like less than a week. And then Kevin Bacon's working with the Butterfly Effect director. Or is that? Maybe I'm mixing titles now. But whatever. No, it's the guy who directed Stir of Echoes is doing the Kevin Bacon one. And then the Butterfly Effect guy is doing the war movie with the dude from Titans. There's a lot of really cool horror movies coming out in the next like 6-7 days. And that's great because 2020... with the COVID-19 epidemic and all the stuff that's happening, pandemic, sorry, they haven't been releasing almost anything. It's been a real dry spell for film, to be honest. And so now we're starting to see, like, them releasing stuff. So I think we're going to start getting an onslaught. Oh, Scare Package looks really cool. It's an anthology movie that's going on Shudder. Really looking forward to that. The box art's incredible. So, lot to look forward to, and I'm going to be watching the shit out of all of those and reviewing them as quick as possible. Supposedly, Scare Package is out now, so I'm going to watch that tomorrow, hopefully, and I'll get back to you guys on that as quick as I can. But this one is a good one, so check it out when you can. Let me know, guys. Adios.